everyone. Excuse the noise in the background like I probably always say, but I have kids, so I'm super excited today. Yeah, you guys, I'm super excited because I got this Artley vintage flute. It was gifted to me by my father-in-law, and from my own research, looking on Google, I have discovered that this is a student flute, probably, and it's probably not rare and probably not worth anything, but it's worth something to me. So let me open it up and show you what we got. I don't know much about this, and it looks a little, well, it needs some work. Let's just put it that way. We'll get into that in a minute. Now, I did clean the mouthpiece before any of this because you don't know where this has been, because I don't know where this came from. To be quite honest, I can find out where he purchased it and who he purchased it from, but I don't know any of the history of any of this. So here's the flute. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but it is very, very, very tarnished. Maybe it picks up better on this. See, it's a dark color. You can see it's very tarnished. Let's put this puppy together, and you can see it's got the cork pad there. It's a pretty thick and like super hard one, like much harder than I've seen on any of the other flutes. And I've been playing flute since 2005, just so y'all know. So this is not my first rodeo. And I do have flutes of my own that I have been playing, and I did do marching band in high school, and I did concert band and intermediate band and all that. I started when I was in like 5th grade, but I'm very musical since I started when I was like 3 or 4 with musical instruments. So yeah, but anyway, so here's the Artley. I got it together. Let's show you the case. It's got this like just a normal concert flute case with that velvety plush. This one's really plushy. Yeah, you saw the squish on that. Yeah, so it's just a regular case. And the case is in super good condition. Like, I don't know, maybe the price tag was on here before. But, yeah, here's the case. On the back, what does it say? It's written in pencil, and it says Serval. I don't know. It was probably at some point someone's name on it, on a piece of masking tape, but now it is not at all legible any longer because it was written in pencil. But I'm going to play the chromatics so you can see where how the sound is, and then I'll tell you where it needs repair based on why it sounds the way it sounds. Excuse my terrible look. I haven't showered after we just swam with the kids, but swam, I mean. But yeah, and I'm running on lack of sleep, but welcome to having kids. So, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera sideways. Excuse my hand in the way, just so you can go ahead and see everything. Sorry, there's an Amazon box there because I'm planning on doing another video. And excuse me, that's my water container. Sorry, didn't mean for that to be in frame, but whatever. Oh, I guess it's as good as it's going to get for now. But the point is the flute. So let's get the chromatics in and see what we can get out of the sound. So here we go. Try to focus on me and not my background stuff. I'm sorry about that. But here we go. Okay, so there's the chromatics. Yeah. But it has potential. if it's worth something. Now, let's see. Let's try doing this. All right, so as you can see, here's what I found after playing it. The first thing that I ever noticed when I first picked this up and played for a second after, of course, I cleaned the mouthpiece, is that the thumb hole, excuse me, because it's a closed hole, but the thumb, sorry, my kid just stuck his hand right in the middle of the frame. Life with a toddler. Gotta get this video in. But the thumb hole, as I was saying, is, I don't know if that's focusing. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the thumb hole. I think possibly it might need a new spring, because when you push down the thumb hole, like, it pushes down, but it won't come up by itself, which is why it had that funny sound, because you push it down, and see, it stays down. This part is okay, and the spring seems to be good. But this, you see, it stays down. And then also, the other thing is that the same thing is happening with this one right here. You see, you push it down. I'm going to try and get the bottom. So you push it down, and it stays down. But I can see on the inside, which it won't show on camera, I don't think, but the spring needs to be replaced on that one, definitely, because you can see that the spring is there, but it's like not actually doing anything, the little wire. So yeah, that's what I've noticed so far, and you can see the tarnishing. I don't know if I should just leave that like this. Now, I don't know very much about the Artley brand. Excuse me. It says Artley USA 18-0 right here is where it says that. If it won't focus because of the glare on the silver, or this could be nickel, I don't know, because I don't know anything about this particular brand or this particular vintage flute. From my own research, it seems like this is from the 70s, possibly. I don't know, but let's see. What else? I don't know. It looks like it's got a nice head joint, and everything seems to be all right there. But as you can see, if you look right here, you can definitely see the amount of tarnishing. Now, is there a serial number on it? There usually is serial numbers on flutes. Okay, here we go. So the serial number, which probably will not focus on camera because of how much tarnishing is on the silver or the nickel, whatever this is. This is 536991. So I don't know how many of these were made, but this is Artley USA 18-0 or 18-0, and the serial number is 536991. And I just want to know something about it. Also, I don't know how much these costed. I found some on eBay for $80, some for $40, some for $100. I don't know what this is worth. But I did look up online, and I know he didn't pay very much for this, but I did look up online how much it would be to replace the pads, because I don't know if you could tell, but the pads are pretty worn out on this, and I would like to have the pads replaced, but I did find out that getting pad replacements is a minimum of $125, which I don't know if it's worth it for this flute, and I do think that it could use a tune-up and a full maintenance, but I don't know what that would cost or if it is worth it for this brand of flute. So if anybody could go ahead and tell me the history of it, just go ahead and comment down below. Let me know. Or if anybody can tell me anything about this flute or the prices or where I can go or if this is worth anything. You heard me play it just once. Yeah, so I don't understand why the pinky, the cork on the pinky is like rock hard, and like the cork on these are like right here is like softer. But yeah, so this is the Artley Flute. I'll show you all the pieces just so you can see, because I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. Oh, it's really stiff and hard to take apart, and it's not dented, but I know there's a test that you can do where you can tell what your flute is made out of, whether or not it's made out of real silver or nickel plated or whatever. You go ding, and it rings. So that ring, did you hear it, guys? It rings. So that ring means that it's probably nickel, silver, or nickel plated, which is why it's fading like this, and it looks like this. Probably also age and the sweat from your hands, whatever. And ooh, this was a little loose. Okay, yeah. So this is definitely going to need some tuning up. But also I noticed when I first opened it, like there was a whole bunch in this hole, and I think there's still some. I don't know if you can see, but on my finger is literally like dust. Do you see that black? Like, I'm going to stick my finger in there again. Look at that. There. Look at that. I'm going to have to go wash my hands, but look at that dust and black. What's the best way to clean that out? I mean, I have my flute cleaning cloth, but this is definitely something more needed than a flute cleaning cloth. So if anybody can give me any information, that would be great, or what to do with this flute. Because if possible, I would like to make it playable if it's worth the money. But if it's not, then let me know what you think I should do. So again, the thumb hole the thumb key stays down. The thumb key won't go back up. See how it's down? That one won't go up. So I think that might need a new spring, possibly. Let me know if I'm correct on that. And then this would also need a new spring. Definitely, I can see the spring on this one, and that one is definitely not doing its job. But how much would a full maintenance be? Is it worth it on this flute? What's the information on it? Anything is definitely worth it, and I hope to be part of the flute community again. And yeah, happy playing. And if you want to see some videos of me doing some songs, I can go ahead and do that for you. But for now, this is what I got for you. And yeah, thanks everybody who contributes to this. And thank you, father-in-law, for this. It'll be quite an adventure and a learning experience, and we'll get some history out of it. So again, thank you very much, everybody. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.